Right, you are here and listening to More Music, the new radio show, TownTalk Live, here on More Music Radio. We'll be backstage this week, and our special guest, Mr. Barry Wainwright, a local councillor, who's done an excellent job. On the quiz, he's done a really good job. If you would, you would have got a pizza and gone into the draw for the holiday. But on that, you got just a slice. All right. All right. Community spirit and funding, Barry, right? Community projects often rely on more than just tax money. They need volunteers, local buy-ins from firms. How is your committee working to make it easier for local groups and charities to get their own projects off the ground?
Volunteering is always a problem. You talk to any voluntary group and they will say getting regular committed volunteers is their most difficult task.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
We work together with the Cambridge Volunteer Service. That's an initiative run by Fenland District Council, which is like an umbrella organisation to encourage people to volunteer for different things in their own local area. If you talk about volunteers now, if anybody wants to volunteer and help on the music event, then come and talk to me. I'm desperate for volunteers for that, yes. Always. I'll just get that little plug in while I'm there.
Yeah, I think that's, you made a good comment there. Now, to be honest, and I'll be truthful, you'll get several people that get on this magic word called Facebook, and they do, and they'll come out with the same old acts, year after year. That's one thing they come out with. And we want to change. Why don't they come and speak to you, knock on the door? Why don't they come and say to you? Why don't they put a yellow high-vis on and stand out there and do their bit? I don't know. Can you answer that?
For some people, it's just, it's time. Obviously, volunteering tends to be old people. I'm sorry to say. It tends to be the people who are retired, who finished work. Maybe they've not got the family commitments. It's different when you're a young family. You've got the mortgage to pay. You work in 2 jobs. You've got the kids to look after. And all the events that kids get involved in as well. I understand that's difficult. It's hard to be able to say, yes, I'll turn up week after week or month after month or whatever it is. But unfortunately, the older people are all getting older.
Yeah. Who do you bring in to do your first aid?
We generally use St. John's. We did use a different organisation a couple of years ago. Forget what they were called. First responder organisation. Mm-hmm. But generally, yes, we use. You see,
people don't see that. They don't, because I do events, as you know.
Yeah.
People don't see that. They go there, they put their stuff up. Now, the worst thing that could happen to your event of Music on the Square is the weather.
Oh, yes.
Right?
It's entirely weather dependent. We're out in the open,
Excuse me. So if you go out and you set everything up to the day before, and then all of a sudden you get this flash rain, your band, you're still going to pay for your band.
Yes.
You're still going to pay for your PA man.
Well, I don't know if you recall the putting a music event on in Coates 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And it got rained off. We had to cancel it. The rain came down that much. It wasn't safe with all the electrics around.
It certainly weren't. No, because I put the Jersey Boys in there.
Yeah.
And yet the next day, at the Manor.
Beautiful,
absolutely superb weather. And it was chock-a-block, and it like
you say, that cost thousands with the band and the stage that was organised and everything else that goes along with it. It ended up costing you thousands.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. But, and all you'll see them sitting inside the Wetherspoons pub and moan, which they're quite.
To be fair, we don't get a lot of moaning for the music events. No. People do enjoy it. It's a grand day out.
It is a grand day out. Yeah. The only thing I think, I don't know, and I'm not going to say I don't think it's a fair comment, really. But volunteers, if anybody's out there listening and you could volunteer, please get in touch with Barry or go into the council offices and ask the girl, Angelica.
Yeah.
Ask her, have you got forms?
No, but I can soon get a form.
Leave
a number. I'll get in touch with them.
Yeah, but
duties aren't very onerous, No,
we're trying to give you support here, and if you had forms there, because Angelica, she's quite good. I'm quite impressed with Angelica.
She's a lovely girl, yeah.
Yeah, when I asked for my freedom of information, she was really good. Yeah. Yeah. People out there, if you're listening, Robert Buddington, if you're listening, I can just imagine you with a yellow high-vis on saying, please move along. Not sitting in the cafe, in the little Italian cafe, saying tea, or when you walk past that Italian cafe in town where all the ex-farmers go, have you noticed they plant more seeds in there than anywhere else in the country? But no, we'll go on to our final question here. I might be able to dig one more out. Your future vision. Whittlesea is a town with a very proud history. As someone heavily involved in both planning and community projects, where do you see the town in 10 years' time? Are we on the right track? Is that what you feel?
Are we on the right? I think we're on the track, yes. It's not an easy road to follow because the town is growing, but unfortunately the growth is strangling the town. Yeah. That's one of the problems. A lot of talk now about the Southern Relief Road going on to relieve the pressure through the centre of town. That's going to be a long, long project. Whether you'll see that come to fruition in 10 years or not, I have my doubts. It's going to be a difficult road to build. Look at the problems that we had with the bridge, that people thought that would be the salvation of everything and stop all the queues on the A605. Well, didn't quite work out like that.
No. And the rumour is that it's not cured yet, but you know what rumours are, isn't it?
Well, we'll wait and see. They've done what they can. Let's wait and see.
So, have you got anything where you think we should be heading? Your own personal taste?
I would love to see the high street regenerated.
Yeah, but that's
unfortunately, I think the economics of it is against us now. The dominance of the supermarkets and the out-of-town shopping means that the only shops that are going to survive on a high street now are those that are selling things that Tesco's won't sell.
Oh, you mean like vapes?
Vapes, personal services like nail bars and barbers.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're takeaways.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only shop that can survive in today's economic climate.
I tell you what I noticed yesterday walking around town. And this is not a dig at nothing, but what I did notice, some of the shops, as you go around to Ward Keshes, some of the shops there are selling different bits and bobs. Now, some of the shop owners or shop keepers are taking, like, when you go to Spain, you've been to Spain on holiday, and Greece and things like that. A lot of the shop owners in Spain and that sit outside when people walk by.
Yeah.
I've started to see that come into town now. And I found that quite...
The sort of pavement culture.
Yeah.
I mean, they have the weather for it over there, obviously.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to sit on the pavement in January in Whittlesea. It's a different matter.
But no, I think...
And that's one thing that the council certainly is trying to encourage on the Market Square, for example. There's more of that pavement culture. So you see all of them, the sort of the two pubs on there, the restaurant on there. They've all got tables out now.
And
encourage that open air culture.
I think it's good, and maybe one or two smaller events like you could bring into town. I know you can get some of these travelling shows. They're trying to bring in now regularly the light show, aren't they? I think that's coming back to some shows.
That's coming back this year, yes.
That's a unique thing for the town.
I mean, one of the things that the council has done, as I said, the music events have been growing, so we've actually taken out a premises licence on the Market Square now. But we've taken that out with a view to doing other events as well. So we've covered for Friday and Saturday throughout the year, from 12 noon till 10 p.m. So we don't want to disturb people too much late at night. So we could use it for other events apart from just free music.
Yeah, I think the council, I don't know whether the council arranged it or Felland arranged it. They used to have a travelling food thing come in, didn't they? European food. Can you remember?
I remember that, yes. I think it was trial around the time of just before COVID, I think, wasn't it?
I can't remember. But I know it was a success.
Yeah, the sort of Mediterranean food fair.
Yeah, it was good.
Yes, it was a good couple of events. I remember those.
But once again, who benefits? Wetherspoons. you know, what money did they put in? You got more chance being bitten by a daffodil, is the same. Funny enough, we've just took on to do their weekly quiz, working with them. But once again, you go in there and do the quiz because some of the profits it's split. The pay goes to the team that was in there. They get half of the take-ins, and the other half goes to National Health Service as a charity. So I don't mind doing it for them, you know, so everybody benefits, really, those who take part, and a local charity. But it's coming up. Time's gone quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, we've got one more question to go. We see more and more houses being approved in planning committees. Not your fault, as we've laid out today, right? Yet residents are telling us they can't get a GP appointment. School places are at capacity, and the roads are crumbling, which we know, because they've just done quite a few, haven't they? How can you, in good conscience, continue to support more roofs in Whittlesea when the town's roots, our basic services, are clearly at breaking point?
We can't. Simple answer, we can't.
Yeah.
But the trouble is, right, start from the top.
Yeah.
Planning is governed initially from central government.
Yeah.
They set the national planning guidelines, and they have set in the current policy, they've set it down there. There is a presumption in favour of development.
Yep.
So right from the offset, it's loaded in favour of the developer. And then it's up to us who go down through the tiers at district level and at town level to sort of put objections forward to say why it can't go ahead, rather than them have to prove that it's beneficial and good development.
Yeah.
So we have to come up with reasons why. And infrastructure is a big part of that. If the area can't cope with it, but that is partially offset with what they call the Section 106 payments. Any development over 9 properties, the developer should pay towards a contribution towards different things, and it can be ring-fenced for education, for health, for highways. It can be ring-fenced in different areas. That's determined by district council. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be spent locally. So if they're required to fund so much towards education, it might build a school in Wisbech.
Yeah.
So the houses in Whittlesea might build a school in Wisbech, because obviously you don't build a school in every village where they put a house. So the spend might not be local, but it's supposed to average out across the whole area. It's a flawed system. It doesn't work brilliantly well, but it's the best that we've got at the moment.
Yeah. Well, the way I see that, first of all, thanks for being open and honest with that. I think, you see, I never knew that, right? And I bet all the listeners today never knew that.
Well, like I said, it's flawed. The baseline, if you like, is set at £2,000 a house.
Yeah.
They're expected to contribute towards it. But the developer will always claim, that's not viable in this area because house prices are low in this area, so we can't afford £2,000 a house. How about nothing?
Yeah.
And council come back and says you can't pay nothing, and the negotiation goes on, and they end up agreeing to pay something.
Yeah. But my
question is, if house prices are so depressed and it's so difficult to sell the houses, why are we building so bloody many?
Yeah, well, that was going to be my next question to you. That was I was going to hit you with.
But I mean, obviously, the developers are going to try and reduce their costs as much as possible. Of course they are. It's a gain for them. But it's not a gain for the people who have to live with the A605 and the school places and the doctors' places.
Yeah. Well, all I can say is thanks very much for being open and honest. Thanks very much for being the first guinea pig. Now, I hope you like that, Mr. Boddington, and anybody else who's listening in this morning. I know there's quite a few, as I can see on here. That's about it, Barry.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah,
I've enjoyed myself. Thank you very much.
Yeah, would you come back?
I'll come back again, yes.
Yeah. So, Mr. Gerstner, keep your fingers crossed because you're next. Right. Take care. Thanks very much for listening to More Music. Thank you very much, Barry, for coming in.